and welcome to the first video of the How I Met series. The idea for this series just came from the fact that I live in New York City, but I went to school in another state, and most of my friends were from that other state, and I had told stories of some like celebrities that I had met, and one of them suddenly was like, "Oh my God, Amy, you're always meeting everyone." And I was just kind of like, yeah. So I thought it would be kind of cool if I made videos about like people that I've met and what they're like because I've met some pretty interesting people. So, welcome to the first episode. So, here's how it happened. I had gotten an email the night before Valentine's Day from a friend saying that they were going to see a show at the neighborhood playhouse, and my old music director, Eric, was going to be playing in that show. I've talked about him in other videos. He's this guy. So, obviously, being the fangirl that I am, I said yes, and I get to the theater and I'm waiting in line for the bathroom, and suddenly I look behind me to see if like my friend was coming because he was late, and I saw someone and I was like, okay, either I just saw Bill Clinton or I saw someone who looks like Bill Clinton. And someone's like, no, that's him. His nephew's in the show. And I was like, oh my God, the Clintons are here. In that tone. I wasn't yelling. And the receptionist lady was like, you need to calm down. You want some water? I was like, I'm fine. Like, oh my God. So later on, I go to my seat, and Hillary was sitting across the aisle from me, but like Bill had not come back yet. And I wanted to like go up and say hi because I was 18 at the time of that election, and she was my first vote. And I also wanted to say hi because literal hours before I was born, my dad had seen Bill and Hillary drive by the area near the hospital that brought me into this world. So I worked up the guts, and the two people sitting next to me in the show were just like, whoa. Like, they were a little like, oh, she's actually gonna do it. I was very calm. So I just kind of was like, hi, my name is Amy. You were my first vote. I was sad when you didn't win. And she was very, very sweet. So I asked if I could take a picture with her. And she's like, oh, you want to take a selfie? And I was like, yeah. And that's how I got the picture that I just showed you. So then Bill comes into the theater, and he's really nice too. I then told the dad's story about how my dad saw him and Hillary drive by, like right before I was born. And then I got a picture with him, as I just showed you. And then the show happened. Bill's nephew was very talented. He was great. 10 out of 10. Eric did a really good job playing. And later on, I actually got to witness Bill Clinton give him compliments, which, I mean, it was just so great to see because Eric's one of my favorite musicians. And so that's the story of how I met the Clintons. All in all, they're very nice people, and I was a little starstruck.